this week, signature event, the Truist Championship. Before we get to our picks this week, we have to give ourselves a little kudos because, hey, we all had Scotty Scheffler last week.
If you didn't, there was a problem. I think we mentioned that on the air. If you don't have Scotty this week, there's a serious problem with your fantasy teams and any action you might be laying, so I'm glad we had him.
Yeah, someone, me, was a little stubborn last year, not really going for Scotty a bunch. Anyway, Scotty Scheffler was the pre-tournament betting favorite last week at plus 280. Here's a look at our season-long leaderboard. There's Bob in first, I'm in second, and Mark is in the last as we speak, but we're all coming off a victory, so let's see if we can get back in the winner's circle for the second straight week this week at the Truist. Mark, who do you like this week?
This is a tough week because we have no course history here in Philadelphia at Philadelphia Cricket Club. I played this golf course last summer, absolutely loved it.
Oh.
It's an old school golf course, A.W. Tillinghast, you got to be smart around the greens. It's a second shot golf course, which is why I don't have Rory McIlroy this week, which is surprising. I think he's going to knock a little rust off and get ready for the PGA. This week, Xander Schauffele gets his season started, I think, this week. He's coming off some great finishes. Love Collin Morikawa, first week with Joe Greiner on the bag, so new caddy, new energy. He's played well all year, needs a win, needs to get one soon, Collin Morikawa. And I'll go with recent form. If you're looking for an old school guy on an old school golf course who's currently playing well, Justin Rose has to fit that bill.
Justin Rose plus 6,500 on FanDuel, 65 to 1, so some good value there. As for my picks this week, Mark, I'm also starting with Xander Schauffele, T18 or better in his last 3 starts, really rounding into form now after that injury layoff. 5th in strokes gain approach. I like Schauffele not only this week, but next week at the PGA Championship too. Daniel Berger is a player I've been very high on, T3 in his last start at the Heritage, 8 straight finishes of T30 or better. And I also like Patrick Cantlay. Kind of a weird year for him. He is 9 for 9 and made cuts, but only has 2 top 10s. Cantlay is 13th in strokes gained total this season. I'd be surprised if he's not in the mix this week. All right, Weeksy, here are his picks. He likes Rory this week, the favorite at plus 480. Weeksy has Xander Schauffele as well, so the 3 of us all have Xander this week. And Bob likes the Canadian, Mr. Consistency, Corey Connors. Well, good luck to your fantasy teams this week. We'll have more Golf Talk Canada next.